If you're on the hunt for indoor plants that thrive without soil, you're in the right place. Here are some unique houseplants that flourish in water, making them perfect for stylish glass jars or vases. These water-loving plants are easy to care for and make stunning centerpieces. Let's dive into the best indoor plants that can grow in water or be easily propagated to create new plants. Monstera Deliciosa. Place a cutting with at least one node in a jar of clean water. Provide indirect light and change the water weekly. This plant's large, serrated leaves are truly eye-catching. Chinese Evergreen. Known for its water tolerance, the Chinese Evergreen features leathery, variegated leaves with a silvery pattern. Propagate by placing cuttings in a clear vase with tiny aquarium rocks. Alocasia Zebrina. Grow Alocasia in glass jars filled with clean water. Separate the clumps and offsets using a disinfected knife to propagate. Peace Lily. Clean the roots under running water to propagate. Ensure only the roots are submerged and change the water completely every 2 weeks to keep the plant healthy. Heartleaf Philodendron. This low-maintenance plant thrives in water. Simply cut a healthy stem below a node and place it in a jar of water, keeping the leaves above the waterline. Change the water every few weeks to encourage root growth. Monstera Adansonii. Similar to the Monstera Deliciosa, this plant grows well in water. Take a stem cutting with nodes, submerge it in a jar, and keep the leaves above the surface. Refresh the water regularly to support long-term growth. Pothos. With its glossy, heart-shaped foliage, Pothos looks fantastic growing in water. Store it in a clear fishbowl or vase and change the water every few days to ensure proper oxygen levels. Prayer plant. These plants can thrive in water from cuttings. Their deep green leaves with red veins look lovely in glass jars. It's one of the best indoor plants for water growth. Dieffenbachia. Place a cutting with a few leaves in a jar or vase of water. Change the water weekly and keep the plant in bright, indirect light. Spider plant. Spider plants, with their narrow, arching foliage and baby spiderets, can be grown permanently in a glass jar or transferred to the soil once they have rooted. Change the water every 2 to 3 days. English ivy. This versatile plant makes a great indoor water garden. Snip all the bottom leaves from an ivy stem and place it in a glass jar. Enjoy it on a bright windowsill. Anthurium. To grow Anthurium in water, choose a healthy plant, trim the roots, and place it in a glass container with the roots fully submerged while keeping the leaves above the water. Change the water weekly and provide indirect sunlight. ZZs. Plant. Leaf cuttings or stems in water will start to develop roots within 2 to 4 weeks. Once rooted, new growth can be seen within 4 to 8 weeks. Arrowhead plant. This plant is easy to grow in water. It will continue to thrive as long as you change the water twice a week. Once new roots form, you can transfer them to potting soil if desired. Spiderwort. Known for its tough nature and stunning purple and variegated varieties, Spiderwort grows well in water, ideal for terrariums. Chinese money plant. The round leaves of the Chinese money plant look adorable in vases. Keep it in bright light for optimal growth. Coleus. With its vibrant serrated leaves, Coleus adds a splash of color to jars. It prefers indirect light and can be a striking tabletop centerpiece. Impatiens. These plants can thrive in water for quite a while. Remove all lower leaves from cuttings. Submerge the cut ends, and once roots form, transplant them into pots. Codiaeum. Codiaeum plants are resilient and low maintenance, making them perfect for water-based setups. Place a cutting in a jar filled with water and ensure the bottom nodes are submerged. Moth Orchid. This beautiful plant grows well in water. Place colorful pebbles at the bottom of the jar to support the roots. Wax Begonia. Propagate. Wax Begonia in water by taking a healthy stem cutting, removing the lower leaves, and placing it in a jar. Change the water weekly until roots develop. Lucky Bamboo. Known for its forgiving nature, Lucky Bamboo thrives in narrow vases filled with water. It's one of the best indoor plants for a soil-free environment. Next is Angelwing Begonia. Similar to Wax Begonia, Angelwing Begonia can be propagated in water. Take a stem cutting, remove the lower leaves, and place it in water with indirect sunlight. Paperwhite Narcissus. For an elegant indoor display, place the bulbs in a shallow container with pebbles for support. Add water just below the base of the bulbs and enjoy fragrant white blooms in a few weeks. Snake Plant. With its sword-like foliage, the snake plant is perfect for water gardens. It's low maintenance and grows well in water jars. African Violet. Propagate African Violets by placing fresh leaves with about 2 inches of stem in a narrow-necked bottle with water, ensuring the leaf is suspended. Tea Plant. To propagate a tea plant, cut a healthy stem below a node, remove lower leaves, and place the cutting in water. Change the water every few days and transfer to soil once roots develop. Ornamental Sweet Potato. This plant adds a tropical touch. Trim stems just below the leaf node, remove lower leaves, and submerge them in water. Change the water regularly to encourage growth. Baby's Tears. Easily propagate baby's tears by pinching off a cluster of stems and placing them in water. Geranium. Cut a healthy stem below a node, place it in a jar of water, and ensure the node is submerged. Change the water regularly until roots form, then transfer to soil. Sweetheart Hoya. This plant grows well in a glass of clean water placed in bright, indirect light. Fiddle Leaf Fig thrives in warm, moist conditions, making it a good choice for growing in water. Use glass jugs or narrow jars and avoid chlorine and fluoride in the water. Lotus. A dwarf lotus can thrive in bright, full sun as long as temperatures stay above freezing. Aluminum Plant. With its variegated gray-green foliage, it looks beautiful in glass jars filled with clean water. Keep it in medium to low light. Codiaeum. These plants can also be grown in water temporarily. Place a cutting in a jar filled with water, ensuring the bottom nodes are submerged. And that's a wrap on our list of indoor plants that thrive in water. Whether you're looking to brighten up your space with the Monstera's dramatic leaves, enjoy the easy care nature of Pothos, or add a splash of color with Coleus, there's a water-loving plant for every home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more plant tips and tricks. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to share this video with fellow plant lovers and let us know in the comments which water plants you're excited to try. Thanks for watching and happy planting!